here. Let's pull this back up. Sorry about all this nonsensical nonsense. Do. Let me go back to that. Alright. Close. Close you. Open you. Move it over here. Okay, yeah, so I spent most of the day hanging out with my buddy Steven, also known as Pinball Undesirables, over on Twitch. We were running a live stream from his Twitch channel doing all these different pinball machines at the pinball arcade. And it would have been more of a hassle kind of to like log him out, log me in through the YouTube, and just kind of take over the day. So we figured we would just stream it on his channel, and then I'd find a way to show it to y'all. And because, you know, I want y'all to see it. There's a lot of cool tables in there. We only ended up playing 3, I think, maybe 4 tables in all. But we ended up on Iron Maiden at the end of the night, and I was kicking Iron Maiden's ass. So I want to show that to people. Let me go to here. Clickety click click. Click town, population me, do. Alright, there we go. Let me open that. Let me mute it. That way I don't see it. Let me pop chat out. And I'll try and, you know, jump through the video and show you. You don't have to watch everything, but I wanted to show y'all some of the setup that he's got. His camera setup is pretty dope. Pretty dope. Where the fuck is the chat? And why is it down there now? YouTube is a broken pile of fucking dirt. Made by idiots. Alright, kill that. Kill all of these. Krillin, I appreciate you sticking around, buddy. You're one of the good ones. Lucky Collector, are you back? Do. Do. Alright. Actually, I might have to make an entire new screen to be able to do this. Whoa, my God. Why are you screaming at me? Shut the hell up. Where the fuck is Pinball Undesirables? Okay. Here's the video I want to play. Let me pause it real quick so it doesn't scream at us immediately. Now, let me take this and make it a little smaller. Let's get this. Open that. Change it out. Open that. There we go. Now, let's do some editing. La 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 la. Give me just a second. Do. This. A little bit of this. And then some of this. One of these. How about a paralyzer? Move it on over. Now you'll be able to see the original chat, hopefully, as long as this shit plays. You'll be able to see the original chat over on the left-hand bottom side of the screen when it pops up.
Conservative on my bit rate.
All right.
We opened it up.
It's playing again. Let's see if it stays playing.
I keep attempting that I'm gonna pull a soft plunge.
No, right. The game
skill shot, but
there isn't one.
There isn't one. No.
There is no skill shot. There is only suffering.
There is only nostril flare.
Right. Nostril flare is
skill shot only Zool.
Basically, that's the answer, Lucky.
Hot fire!
That's true. Rubber ducks are allowed. I am legally allowed to cross.
Honestly, if you go over to, I'm gonna put the link to this
it's important
in the chat here. Copy, paste.
I've never been a true bandit.
That's the actual video. If you want to watch it, it's a lot clearer. You know what I'm showing you is a window capture.
I'm not a native.
I can't really, you know, send a live feed of it over to this thing.
Well,
and for some reason it's not letting me download the video. But right now we're playing a game called Surfing Safari, and it was set up for tournament play, and it was incredibly difficult. But it's gonna probably look pretty choppy on the window browser that I'm using here.
I don't want to blow through Surfing Safari. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, the 3-camera setup is super awesome. I need to do a little bit more investing, and I can do that for my machines. I need 2 more webcams, really, is what I need, and I just don't have them yet.
Speaking of which, she is around here somewhere, but she's playing other pinball and having fun.
She had enough of Surfing Safari.
She had enough of Surfing Safari real quick.
Max frustration got to her.
Actually, she came in, beat us, and it's like, I'm done. I'm not playing this game.
Krillin, I tried like 3 different programs to download it and rip it, and I got it actually downloaded, but
Oh, you're in an extra ball.
let me pause this real quick. I had it downloaded, and I can't convert it. Like the program was free to use, but if you wanted to actually like use the whole fucking conversion and like turn it into an MP4 or a QuickTime movie or whatever it would let me use to upload to YouTube, that was going to cost me like $25 for a year's subscription. And who the hell wants to pay for? I just want to rip the fucking video. So if you've got something that can rip the video off Twitch, which is a FLV type of video, I think is what it was called. Let me know, man. Throw it up in the chat. You got the ability to put a link in the chat. But otherwise, this was the best way to do it, I thought, was to, you know, at least show you from here and leave a link that you can actually go watch the real thing that's way better looking on there. You can actually see the ball do what it's supposed to do.
What is even going on here? Oh yeah, this is some Gottlieb nonsense era.
I do want to show them like the back glass picture. We can't without resuming. So,
Well,
the back glass is a masterpiece.
It is. This back glass is, wow. It's something.
Do yourself a favor and Google it. Yes, it has a crocodile. It's not a crocodile. It's a Loch Ness monster or some type of dinosaur.
Well, but why would a dinosaur be on a safari? Why is this safari?
No.
It has dinosaurs. This is like welcome to Jurassic Safari.
It's got little palm trees all over it.
Son of a bitch.
What we're impressed with is that the game got past R&D.
Yes, absolutely. Like at no point someone at Gottlieb said to themselves, you know,
What the hell are y'all doing?
you guys need to chill it out a little bit. This is a bit much. It's a bit much. Like Stern would never have made this game. There is no time where Stern was like, yeah, I think this little dinosaur dude, he needs to go in a game. I think we need to put him on the back glass too. He needs to be in a tube having a good time. Stern would not do that. Stern would not do that. Allegedly a gator. I mean, it might be a gator. It might. I'm not even sure what's going on. I don't know. What you doing?
I'm gonna try and get back on that.
I'm gonna pull up the video here and try and watch it and see what it looks like.
Some of us trying to play the pinballs and getting just demolished.
Oh my God, it let me finally. Good, because I just got a message. You've used all of your data. $15 more, we'll punch you in the face.
Well, you know, at least it's the face. Surfing Safari.
Surfing Safari.
It is.
But that's all right. It's untouchable now.
Yeah, that's a fucking choppy mess is what this
played
is.
game by the captain.
All right.
Oh, you're welcome.
Someone's got to be
Fuck
decent at
this.
pinball.
You can never get anything to work like you fucking want it to. Looks like a choppy butt slap. A good old choppy butt slap. That's okay. We can hang out for a little while. Do we have to do pinball? I guess it's on the title, but you know. Doop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's really this OBS system. Like, why can't I just fucking grab the real video feed and throw it in there? You know what I mean? There is a video capture device, but I don't want to use the built-in camera, which is the only thing it's letting me do, because that's what this is. There's, you know, it's broken. But go to that Twitch feed. Go to that link. Let me put it in here again. And if you feel like watching us play some pinball, I would say, you know, it's pretty cool. We do, I think we do that game, which is called Surf and Safari. We did a game called HardBody, which is like working out in a gym in the 80s. It's very 80s. And then we ended up playing Iron Maiden. The last like 45 minutes to an hour of the video is us playing Iron Maiden. And you need to see the Iron Maiden table. It's fucking impressive. And not that you can really hear the song so good. It's in the arcade. They've kind of got all the games turned down a little bit low, so you can actually, you know, talk and stuff. But it's that game was fun. Very fun. I put up a 126 million point score. There's no multipliers in it, so it's all about hitting your targets and completing your modes. And like you can't like luck out and, you know, rack up a couple multipliers that really help your score out. It's much more challenging than most games, and it's fucking amazing. I'm kind of wanting one of it. I'm thinking about trying to trade the WWF or WWE machine for an Iron Maiden, cause yeah. I don't know what Google Drive is, but what, Krillin, if you're able to do that, man. Yeah, I use Dropbox if you've got a Dropbox. I was able, again, I've got the thing downloaded on my computer here, but I can't convert it to the file that, unless my Final Cut Pro can, no, it's this fucking stupid iTube Studio or something I downloaded. The thing I normally use is called a PowerSoft Video Downloader for Mac, and it works for everything YouTubeville, but apparently it can't handle the FLV drive. It's about a 4 gig file too. It was like 3 hours of pinball. And honestly, pretty decent play all around. Fun to watch, fun to be there. Had a great day. And now I can't show you guys because, you know, this fucking shit's broken. So the shit's broken. So what else is up? What's going on planet Earth with you guys? Do. And it's never good to start a stream, stop a stream, start a stream, stop a stream, start a stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hard to get people to watch. They're like, oh, this dude's broken. He doesn't know what he's doing. And maybe that's true. It needs to be either an MP4 or a QuickTime video, which is, you know, I use a Mac. So, MP4, you know, YouTube doesn't recognize the FLV format. But that makes me sad. Cool beans, man. Warm beans, even. And if not, you know, just go to that link and watch it. It's totally worth your time to go watch us play some pinball. The first machine we play is really like a pretty fun and simple game. But the guy that owns the place has made it tournament ready. So he took out the skill shot on it. He changed the flippers from being like, you know, normally the flippers are like this low, and you can really, you know, you cradle about that high when you flip up to catch the ball. And he's got them set like this at the beginning. They're almost flat across, and when you put them up, they're way high. So it's really hard to cradle stuff. It's really hard to make the shots that the game was set up to make. I mean, you can make every shot in it, but it becomes way more challenging. And we spent a good 45 minutes or so on the first machine, and it kicked our ass. Kicked our ass a lot. It was, and even the owner of the place, Brian, showed up and he started playing with us, and it was beating him up too. So it was fun to know it wasn't just me. Well, I appreciate that, Krillin. Well, let me play one more time here. Show you just a little bit more. See if it works.
Oh my God, that is the worst gator.
Is it a gator? I think we've cracked the code.
It might be a gator.
I would believe a gator would be on.
But that nose tells me.
Okay, but let's just take a moment here to appreciate some of this back glass art. I mean,
Yeah.
she's really enjoying this game. She's really into it. She's
The elephant noises it makes.
she has friends, and
And there's a guy getting eaten
Gator.
by a hippopotamus in the far right.
gator. So yeah, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing, guys. I mean, this is what Gottlieb is known for. Just pure madness.
Pretty incredible, actually.
I mean, you could think, I could go play some marketable games, some games where they were like, oh yeah, let's.
Dude, that's
we wanna
awesome,
make a
Lucky.
game
That's
that really.
Aria of Sorrow and Circle of the Moon are fucking great games. I don't care if they're Japanese or American. That's a great Castlevania games.
Son of a. Oof. No.
I did do a little shopping today
Let's go surfing now.
myself, and I found a couple games, but the main thing I found was yesterday I ended up picking up a T2 arcade machine for $50, and it's out in the garage, and it's incredible. I'm a big fan. $50. It's just gold mines down here. There are gold mines here in Atlanta. Oh, and I went by Second and Charles when I was out on my way to the pinball place, and they had somebody like a week ago brought in a stack of pimp shit, like all the Silent Hills, all the dot hacks, all the, this is one time I've been in that Second Charles where apparently they knew what the hell they had, because it was all marked up to full retail. But there was a Rule of Rose and a Haunting Grounds and Fatal Frame 1 and 2 and what's the other one? I'm trying to picture in my brain. Rule of Rose was sitting here, and to its immediate right was shit. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can see the case. I can't picture the name. Another $260 fucking PlayStation 2 horror game. Oh, Kuon. Kuon was sitting right next to it. Kuon, yes. Kuon and fucking Haunting Ground and Fatal Frame 1 and 2 and all the dot hacks. I mean, just every big banger was sitting there in the case, and they had it priced, eBay style. It was actually about $20 under what most eBay things were going for, but still, if I'd have had my balls in my hand at the time and been like cocky about it, I might have tried to get the manager over there and make a big package deal for all of it and try and get $300 or $400 off type of situation. But I just didn't feel like blowing that kind of cash today, especially at basically full retail. But it was pretty impressive to see all those games sitting there right with each other.
Everybody's learning how. Come on and safari with me. Damn it, I'm drunk.
That's how you do it, Lucky.
The old frame drop.
I was hoping to avoid the frame drops, guys.
Son of a pig.
I'm gonna give it a second, see if it levels out. Otherwise, we'll restart the stream again, lower it. We gotta zone into the frames.
I've never played a dot hack game. I've had a couple of them come and go, but
for anything,
I just never really sat down and played it.
More sense if it was a Beach Boys surf and safari game.
it would, but see, that would cost money, and I'm pretty
Maybe
sure
that's what it was originally intended
it
as.
could have.
Like, you know what? The Beach Boys want $80 billion for this. So
Right, so we're
stick
just
a
gonna-
freaking dragon on it.
Right. Just put a dragon there. No one will know. It'll be amazing. The kids will love it.
In the middle of the play field on this pinball machine, there's a big plastic, a rubber dragon in a inner tube with sunglasses on, and his nose lights up and flashes red. The ball's right there next to him right now.
Really great ball there. Really great ball.
Maybe the first modded game you've streamed.
Plus, I'm rocking my Rebel Gaming Club shirt and giving them some love.
Games before, but I've never seen them modded for the purpose of maximum frustration. That was close. That was close.
Stuff. They've got a HardBody. I don't know if that's weird, but it's cool.
It's cool. We got Genie. We got HardBody. What else is really fun? Alien Star.
Alien Star's good.
Alien Star is good.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, Paragon's good. I mean, and then they got the modern games, but you know, why play that when we can?
They got a Sorcerer.
Sorcerer sounds pretty good, but why play all that when we can play Surf and Safari?
Well, we can play Whacktown.
Right. I mean, we could play games that you've seen before, but who else has streamed Surf and Safari? This may be a first.
We have a Genie with a ceramic ball. It's weird. The Genie is extremely slow.
Oh my God, Genie is so.
Paced.
Yes, Genie is it's a nice leisurely paced game.
And it's 17 feet wide.
Yes. It's hard to actually wrap your hands around the Genie. It's so wide. I'm gonna have to put the wide-angle lens on the camera.
You can't get to it.
You just can't. You can't get to it.
On the right flipper.
Yeah, you actually have to use your foot on the right flipper. It's crazy.
They did have a Space Invaders.
It's actually working a little bit better now. You can kind of see what's going on.
I played it a couple times out here. This is my.
And I think y'all, does it look okay to y'all, or is it? I mean, I know it's choppy. It's gonna be a little choppy apparently. But I closed out everything else that was open.
It was actually sitting in the same spot that this one is now.
Damn it, Skip Daddy, don't tell me that. This game's been in like Papa A-Bang, because it should be.
That ball went right out the fucking hole. It came out from the chute and it hit the left out lane and then it bounced right down the center.
It also feels ridiculous. Wait, how did
we skip the player somehow?
We have. All right.
Or unless it shot again?
I think, yeah.
Maybe I got a ball save off something?
No, there's no ball save in this game.
It did something. It gave me another ball.
Maybe if you hit no switches and you drain really, really fast.
Come on, left ramp! It's impossible. It's honest to God. It's at the end of the switch.
So,
there it is, and it's not enough. That one's not terrible. And there's absolutely no outlane post.
You have just hurt my feelings. I thought I was being original, but nope. You're telling me this ends up in like Papa B-Bang, modded up just like that nonsense. I'm wounded.
Now we're miffed.
Yeah, it don't look terrible. I'm watching it on my phone. It actually looks all right.
So, Skip, I was talking to
I mean,
Brian,
again,
who
there's a
runs
little
the,
bit of a chop,
right
but you can kind of follow the ball around what it's
Right
doing.
ramp's much simpler.
And I think you can hear
much
us
simpler,
okay.
as in slightly less than
As
impossible.
in ridiculous. Okay, I got my butt kicked.
So I was talking to Brian, GA Pinball, who runs Pinvasion. Format for the tournament will be pump and dump. So I'm gonna tip it this way because it's more fun. Right about there. I feel that. All right. So yeah, whirlpool all day if you can make it. But pump and dump format. So that means I'm gonna pump once and then leave and not win anything. That's gonna be my attempt at the tournament.
Did they use 90-degree flippers? 90-degree Williams lightning?
Right.
Oh yeah, it's got Williams lightning flippers on it.
The lightning flippers are a nice touch, but then making them like 90 degrees.
On a Gottlieb table.
We're almost. I mean, they're almost flat. They're almost parallel. It's completely absurd.
Almost closes off the lane.
Cool, cool, cool.
Ah, that was totally savable.
There you go, man. Come on, max frustration.
We named the rubber alligator in the middle, or the dinosaur, whatever the fuck he is, Max Frustration.
You gotta scream at it, and it still doesn't work.
Oh no, it's fun.
And out.
I mean, because it's on free play. If this game was not on free play, it would have gotten like 2 quarters out of me, and I would have said, well, this game is terrible. I'm never playing it again.
Trying to show your score as opposed to mine.
Oh no, they can see it. It's
Oh, that's because it's covered by that.
Right,
My
right,
bad.
right.
My bad.
Captain's messing with my stuff.
I like to fuck with cameras.
You do, you do.
I'm a sound guy by trade. And
Right.
Get into the cameras, okay?
Okay. You're branching out. You're branching out. All right. But yeah, when this game's on free play, you can set it like this, and it's fun because it's stupid, it's hard, but there's something enjoyable about knowing that if you do anything in this game, you've accomplished something. Look at that. Look at that whirlpool. That lucky whirlpool shot. All right. Apparently, I need to splash, so I'm gonna hit those. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm just gonna try not to drain. All right, Whirlpool all day is the way to go, because if you can get that 1,000,000 points, that's nonsense. All right, what can I do about that left? There we go. Nope. All right.
It almost goes in lane on. Pretty impressive. We're going 90 degrees.
It's right. They're just practically
We've
flat.
named the dinosaur or the we're not sure what he is. An alligator, a dinosaur, a dragon. His name's Max.
That's it's happened.
I made it a couple times actually.
If you get
it going.
There you go.
I made one double loop on it. I've dropped it in the multi-ball bucket once. You're welcome to. Please.
Oh yeah, you want to beat us in?
That was Brian, the owner of the place that just walked by.
Brian, everybody.
Oh, I guess we
Hey,
introduced
how you
him.
doing,
And he runs the Pinvasion tournament at the Southern Fried Gaming Expo, and he does a lot of different tournaments and stuff. He's legit. He's got good skills.
You can't do that.
Right. Scoring a lot of points.
Get rid of that option.
Right. Why would people do other things if you can?
Points.
Points are for winners.
Points are for winners. And right now he's winning 3,000 to 5 million. We can change that right here.
Rockman, thank you for the follow. I assume the name Mega Man was taken.
Rockman turns out to be Brian Schaefer, Schaefer Man over on YouTube.
Or he enjoys rock and roll.
These flippers are meant to be awful, though. That's the point. Is this game is just set up to be as hard as possible.
No, no, no. No, no, no.
All right.
That's what I get for winning the first two.
I gotta make my
You gotta
comeback.
come back and beat me 5-0.
Something.
5 straight before we can change machines.
Not like that.
I'll take that.
Not like that.
With your grid bonus.
Left ramp gives you multi-ball, then you're locked out from it because scoring a left ramp. Yeah, but left ramp is such a hard shot with these flippers.
All right,
It almost went up.
so
It's just
I'm gonna jump ahead.
brutal.
We don't have to watch this whole thing. If Krilla's gonna get me the video, then I'll be able to upload the whole thing. And if you feel like watching it here, you can come back and watch it. Brandon, what's up, buddy? We are in a real arcade, but this was filmed earlier today, live on Twitch, over on my buddy Pinball Undesirables channel, and I'm just watching it again, and we are watching it together right now. It's a little bit choppy with the way we're doing it here through the OBS, but you get a sense of what's going on. The gentleman that just walked into the frame is named Brian, and he's the guy that owns the place and is a cool dude, and let us bring our cameras in there and have fun all day long. And we're playing a game called Surfin' Safari right now.
Also known as GA Pinball.
What's up, everybody? You're watching everybody get beat up on this game? It is brutal.
It is brutal.
Get it, Max Frustration. Teach him a lesson for doing this to you.
So that's his name, right?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Okay.
We're not sure what animal he is, or mythical beast.
Or the feast
Yeah. Or what demon?
extinct beast.
And what demon? Oh, wow, it is really tough, isn't it?
Yeah, that.
It's just getting rougher and rougher, I guess.
Shoo.
Nice.
Ah.
All right, I'm gonna take 2 here. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I would expect nothing less.
All right, we're gonna jump ahead to the. I was gonna jump ahead and show you the. I'll leave the HardBody off, but we'll jump ahead to the Iron Maiden table so you can see the Iron Maiden table.
You gotta get a little bit more action on that just to get
And that's.
right. If you hit the roar, you hit it on the fly. I hit it on the left. I got it up on a backhand.
Yeah, that's what Chris said.
Chris has done both the right and the left and the backhand.
Right about here. It's a long ass stream. All right, so
Yeah.
this is the new Stern Iron Maiden pinball machine, and we're setting the cameras up, looks like, before we started playing. We had actually walked around in there for about an hour before we started streaming. We played a little bit of everything and had a good time. His wife's with us, Jessica.
Time fucking flies. It's quite honest.
And we've been hanging out for a year. I met them last year at the Southern Fried Game Expo. and we played some pinball there and had a great time and got drunk as shit.
All of
And
England. That's right.
had a great time.
I mean, I don't know anyone else in England who subbed me, so by default, you are the sexiest man in all of England.
It's just the way it works. And thank you for your continued support of the dumbest pinball stream on Twitch. And, you know, we'll go back to the pinball now. But thanks, man. Thanks.
The dumbest pinball stream on Twitch.
All right. We got 3 players.
This will be done.
Yeah, I think you're... All right. So, ooh, they're all so good.
I have no idea what the difference is.
I have no idea what I don't even know if they do anything. I don't even care.
They're all good songs. That's why. There you go.
All right, so I'm going for my skill shot.
Yeah, so this machine has, I think, 7 different Iron Maiden tunes built into it, and it doesn't really affect anything of the game. It just lets you have a different soundtrack.
Yep.
Unlike Metallica's songs are kind of built into what's going on with the game. Same thing with AC/DC. But the game flow is pretty awesome. The way the machine looks, like, go online, Google up the new Iron Maiden machine and just take a look at it. Like, it's fucking gorgeous. And it plays great.
Select your song. Yeah, the song has nothing to do with it except for they rock. Pretty much. And we're gonna go with Run to the Hills. And we missed the skill shot.
Super fast machine.
Almost got the loop, the top
And it's very much like you want to play it reactionary. You want to, you know, which is kind of like banging it away right when it comes at you. But there is a little bit of setup skill shots type stuff too that you want to like take your time and measure. And
but it still has a flow. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
it's not different enough to like ruin the game. It just makes you rethink it.
It feels cheap. Like that's a big thing for me. I hate when a game feels like there's just a BS shot.
Yeah. That you can exploit over and over, or that
well,
you
fuck
can't
yeah,
exploit.
dude. That's cool as shit.
Either way, we'll do.
Send me that link.
I mean, if this game had a super tight tilt, I could see some of these things being a problem, but
Ball 1 lock, dog.
the Pharaoh.
Come on, Farrah. Farrah Fawcett. No!
All right, yes, you're up.
You want to stay.
Wait,
This game.
this one? No, this one did No, it's a great game. It just takes a long time to understand.
That is Steven's wife, Jessica. She's a sweetheart
Once you get
and a hell of a pinball player herself.
but once I got the hang of it,
In fact, I dare say she's the better of the 2 pinball players in their family.
there's no 2 ways about that.
Although Steven's really good too. I'm just like to pull his leg about that. They're both really good. She beat us at least 3 or 4 times today too. Like, just made us look bad at it.
Then shoot anything to start them up. But those 3 drop targets are kind of tough. All right,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's at least 4 gigs.
2 minutes to midnight.
Or close to it, I guess, 3.58.
All the different eddies on it, too. So
Yeah.
that backlash.
And again, I am not live. We are almost live. We're watching us play this game from earlier through the Twitch stream. And once again, if you want to just go watch exactly what we did, here you go. But eventually, when I get this file over from Krillin, I will be able to upload it and have it up on my YouTube page for future viewing.
All right, let's try and make this upper flipper shot.
The light spinners. Here comes the scare. It goes. Nice save.
That was unnecessary, right?
It was a bit much, but I liked it.
Ah,
I like when you get aggressive with it.
I got slapped around. That's all I got.
Cool.
For that backlash, I love it.
I ain't changing the song. You can't convince me. Oh, did I miss it? But we got it on the back shot.
At the top of the screen where it's flashing pink right now, there is a target on the back wall of the machine that that ramp leads right into a big bullseye target in the back, and that's kind of your money shot for pretty much everything. Is where you lock the balls at.
A back glass to it, and God, I wanted that thing so bad.
And it's awesome. And that video that you're seeing is part of the back glass. It's a big screen in there and full video, and holy shit, that game's awesome.
Although I really like the Judge Dredd artwork too, man. It's a great looking pin as well because it's based on the comic book and not the Stallone movie.
Right. Yeah, no, Dredd, I love the fact that it's based on the comic book.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind it having Stallone call-outs, though. I am the law would be awesome, you know?
So, Oz, we will be playing Judge Dredd at Southern Fried Game Room. We're going to be playing Kevin's. So,
very true.
We'll be playing Dredd, we'll play WWE Premium, we'll probably play Iron Maiden while we're there, we'll play Total Nuclear Annihilation, I don't know, maybe something else. But that's kind of the list right now.
If we can get a hold of a Genesis they might let us use, I would love to play a Genesis.
I would love to play Genesis.
Yeah.
It's way better than the Phil Collins pinball machine.
Is there a Phil Collins pinball machine?
No.
Oh, okay.
But if there was...
Because I want one now that you say that.
Feel weird license.
Because mama!
Not the Police or Genesis, but
just Phil Collins. Just Phil Collins solo.
Oz,
Sue Studio, the machine.
Oz, ain't nothing stopping you from coming out and playing Judge Dredd with us. All you gotta do is come down to Atlanta in 2 weeks.
Yeah, Southern Fried Gaming Expo.
Southern Fried Game Room. Or Southern Fried Gaming.
They got rid of the game room, which, you know, that's okay. Do what you're gonna do. Now we got a 4-ball multi-ball going. We are in trouble, son.
I actually keep this multi-ball going for a little bit.
And we lost all
nope, there they all go, but they were all saved. They were all saved. Or at least one of them was. Holy crap. I think I get another multi-ball going here in a second.
Please come join the madness that will ensue. I need to hit that right ramp.
What's up, Murr?
Save everything.
This is a recap. I'm just watching it through the Twitch right now. A recap of earlier today. But yeah, the way he's got the setup is super rad. And I'm going to do my best to copy it and set that up for my own machines here at the house so you can actually see what the hell's going on, you know? And this is the Iron Maiden pinball machine. If you didn't hear me say that earlier, this is the brand new Stern Iron Maiden.
So I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's really just a shoot blinky shot game. I mean, there might be more to it, but that's kind of the essence right now.
Because I don't know what I did, but I got one good score.
I will bring you a PBU shirt. I'm pretty sure I got larges left.
There's like Number of the Beast, Run to the Hills, Power Slave, Aces High.
Just show up, let me know when you're gonna be straight tail, and bring $20. I'll get you a shirt.
There's like 4 other songs that I can't remember off the top of my head, but they're all great.
I don't have any XLs. If you want an XL, you got to order the one on Amazon, which is not the OG black PBU shirt. It's the new one, which has a slightly different logo. Was I player 1 or was Kevin player 1? Oh, I was player 1 because Kevin's still freaking destroying it. Aces High. These are all good songs.
And there's like 10 different versions of Eddie on the machine too. Like, it's so fucking good looking. Please do me a favor, Google the Stern pinball machine Iron Maiden right now and look at it. That way you can agree with me that it's a beautiful machine.
Made in a long time.
I bet you are, Murr. You've had a day of it, huh, buddy? And we've had no more answer on the ambiguous nature of that video, which is, I don't know what to think at this point. Although, my attempt to get him to say something
and then there's the original PBU shirts
of a type of answer on it, trust me, it made me laugh when I put that tweet up, but then his answer just, seriously, it was like an SNL skit of, that's Pat, it's Pat. Made no sense. Oh, what's up, anybody else is watching? We are not live. We were live earlier, and I will put a link to the real video if you want to watch.
All kinds of stuff happening up there.
Oh, Murr.
The sarcophagus.
It's all right. You can talk about things that happen in your life.
All right, got the multi-ball.
There's the link to Pinball Undesirables page over on the Twitch.
I don't know the rules at all. Okay.
And I don't know if I was actually hosting him earlier. If I'd have been smart, I would have just hosted it and it would have gone live with me hosting my, you know, from his channel. But I'm not smart and I wasn't doing it right, and I didn't get on the Wi-Fi code until a while into being in there, so I was eating through my data while I was doing other stuff there. But this machine is fucking awesome, dude, and I'm thinking about trying to get rid of the WWF so I can have me an Iron Maiden. And hopefully you can see what's going on okay. Again, I know there's a little bit of a choppy lag. Yeah, I wish I had unlimited data. I don't.
Pretty big ones off of Amazon, but the ones that I bought, like pre-ordered, I blew through all the XLs. I radically underestimated the number of XLs I needed. All right, I'm gonna yell at Kevin. Kevin, your turn.
At this point, it's 51 million to 29 million to 4 million. We're playing with Jessica, his wife, as well. But I end up putting up a 126 million point score on one of these games, and the high score at the arcade right now is 200 million. So I didn't get on the board, but I was closing in on it by the time we left there. And again, I only got to play like maybe 6 games in all on it, 6 or 7 full games. I'm in love with this machine though.
Thank you for being lit. I still can't hit it. I can't even hit it when it's not
I'm
lit.
just gonna tell you this right now. Jess has never
And
looked
again-
at me and said thank you for being lit. Not even once.
Not one good
Not
time.
one time.
I do like the WWF machine. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to call it WWF from now on. I do like that machine, but it's just, it's a little bit hard. It doesn't have the same kind of flow as a normal pinball machine. And,
But today we're at
you know, it's cool because it's a limited edition. There's only 400 of them, and it's signed by Hulk Hogan. But I want a game I could really play a lot, and this Iron Maiden game is a machine that I would play all day long.
No!
wants to be here.
Straight drop. But it looks like the captain is holding it down so far.
Yeah, I think Jess is gonna have to ball of her life to pull this one out, but she can do it.
Murray, you got to come out there with me, man. We'll hang out there and go do some pinball and this week. Let's go.
This is the best
Bring the
game
kids.
Stern has made in a long time.
I just saw the Karate Kid picture. Have you seen the Cobra Kai show?
No.
Go to YouTube Red. It's free for a month.
Okay.
You will thank me.
Okay.
If you like Karate Kid. You like
Yeah.
the original
Yeah,
Karate
yeah,
Kid? It's the best TV show I've watched in 30 years.
There I am, hyping up Cobra Kai in the background.
And it's free basically. You just cancel it when you're done.
Right.
$9.99 a month for YouTube Red. But
It's not that
the
bad.
first 2 episodes technically are on a regular YouTube.
So again, if you can tell that there's a pink light flashing at the top of the screen, and there's a bullseye target back there on the back wall that you have to jump that ramp and hit the target, and it's such a fun shot to make. Just, you know, bang, bullseye, got it. You know what I mean? It's one of those fun shots. So this is some random dude that was there watching us play, and we get him to join in here.
And doesn't look like we have any other takers, so we'll keep it at 3.
You want to get a 4
Have we?
You want to drop in on 4 with us? Or you easy?
We tried to get Brian back over there, but he was eating. He ends up coming in at the end, and he wins the last game on his last ball. He had to put up 40 million points or more to beat me, and I think he ended up putting like 60 on it. So it's his machine, it's his place.
No, give me a new one.
He's
I didn't
really
like that
good.
ball. Okay, it turns out I don't like this one either.
SFGE isn't for 2 more weeks, bro. I'm gonna have to come to your house and teach you how to do things for yourself and have fun in life, aren't I?
What song did you go with?
What did I go with? I don't even remember. I'm having fun. Don't care.
Ryan, can we turn this thing up?
What is this for? Is it recording our audio?
Yeah, we're streaming live on Twitch.
Okay.
So this is, if you see the screen here, that's what we're looking at.
Right, that's what everybody sees.
You got the player and you got the scoreboard.
And you know, don't take it the wrong way, but you need some CaptNRetro fun in your life, Murr. I know that. I know it. Or at least just come to my house and play some pinball with me. God damn.
Yeah, dude, we're playing some Iron Maiden.
Uh-oh. I just cracked my knuckles. This shit's about to get serious.
These songs work.
So yeah, there's Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, Run to the Hills,
And that was limber.
and I think I put it on Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner on this
My
one.
high school, when I was in senior English, our teacher busted out Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner and made us read along because it's just music set to that old poem, you know? Oh, my goodness. That was fast. Ooh. I'm talking too much.
Talking too much is
Giving
fun,
stories
though.
out.
Rick,
Hope you don't expect ongoing commentary on this.
Yeah.
right?
But yeah, he busted out a big boom box in the middle of the room and put on Rhyme of the Ancient
Mariner?
Mariner and read along.
Oh, that's
It was
awesome.
Incredible cool. Like, okay, I kind of like you now. We can be friends. Ooh.
Still, you got more done in that ball than we did.
Man, they've got Eddie emojis already? That was fast.
Yeah, dead flip out of that.
That's cool.
You can go aces high.
2 minutes to midnight's on there, and every fucking good Iron Maiden song is on this machine.
I didn't see the DJ
Damn it.
in the hizzle, but he is.
Yeah, the DJ is here.
It's got a little bit of the Judge Dredd thing going on too. There's two flippers in the top half of the game that make two different loops up there if you can get them to loop. And just like the Judge Dredd, there's actually like four or five loops on that game that you can hit. I really do like the Judge Dredd machine. I'll be taking it to the con with me, but I don't think I'm gonna sell it. At least, unless somebody pays me full price, and it's not working 100%, so I doubt anybody's gonna give me full price for it.
Yeah.
And it's also the limited production. You know what I mean? They're not making 100,000 of these bad boys.
Right.
They may if it sells out, but
Who's player two? Yeah, no, I'm with you, Wax. You got to commit to that center ramp or get ready for
I
drinks.
just kind of wish pinball would take off again, so it did bring the prices down. The more they make, the cheaper they're gonna get. We gotta hit that skill shot, and we didn't do it again. Pathetical. Pathetically, Roman Emperor of Suckage.
Yeah, see that through the pop shot. It is rough.
Yeah, the left ramp is a mofo.
Yeah.
Brian said he hits the left ramp better than he hits the right one on this one, though.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Damn.
So I can't do that. This one I like. This loop,
Yeah, that
the little loop is fun. It's very Judge Dredd. I think that's kind of why I like this game. There's, the sideways up top flippers that help you do other stuff.
I've lost the most balls out of that left side than anything. Yeah. It seems to just die.
Yep, we got one lock.
Lane is hungry on this game.
Yeah, everything's a little bit wonky, horny in this place. Everything gets shifted, you can't make it perfect for everybody. Oh, did it save it? It saved one of them. Thank God. Nope, it saved both of them. I was trying to get cocky and capture one. There we go. I can't believe we just started a multi-ball.
Zombie drains.
I I went to my first pro soccer game the other night. Went and saw the Atlanta United play. It was pretty freaking impressive. It was kind of like going to a Quidditch match.
Yeah.
There was people with, you know, big banners and signs and flags, and they were chanting all these crazy chants that I didn't know, and they're, you know, about Atlanta, about soccer, and my brother's a big soccer fan. It was really fun. Oh.
Oz wants to know if your Judge Dredd has the lock mod on Planet. Nope.
No, I don't have the lock mod. In fact, my Planet Dead World doesn't spin. I gotta replace the motor. So, but you can still play the game without it. It's my planet is just a disc of plastic. And actually, right now, it's got a optotrough issue where it's only playing on 5 of the 6 balls. So if you put a 6 ball in like it's supposed to have, it kicks it out. It doesn't. It thinks it's got one too many in it. So multi-balls go on forever. You know, there's a little 2-ball blackout multi-ball that happens on it, and if you lose the 1 ball, the game doesn't realize it. So the multi-ball points to keep adding up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it adds a new flavor to the game. And I replaced the board. I put a Rotten Dog opto board and new optos on it, and it did nothing. So I'm thinking it's pin connectors, something up on the back, you know.
Yeah, check the back box back.
It definitely has a couple pin connectors in it that are brown instead of being, you know, white. So it's probably burned out pin connectors. I just haven't gotten around to messing with it yet. I repaired that one from the ground up. That was my first pinball machine, and I wanted to teach myself how to do it on one that didn't work. So I got it cheap, and it works like a dream, except for those 2 things. But I'm YouTube, man. YouTube skills. You go on YouTube and you can find information about anything. It's pretty great. I wish I'd have had it in high school so I would actually study shit and learn things from people that I wanted to learn stuff from.
Yeah, you can go check out his YouTube channel, and he has a whole lot of videos on there repairing his Judge Dredd. You're up again?
Was there a ball save?
I got an extra ball.
Oh, I got an extra ball on that? I didn't even notice. Sandbagging.
Oh, you didn't even...
Sandbagging. Captain Sandbag.
Captain Sandbags?
I can't hit this skill shot. Oh my god, I did! It saved my life.
Boom.
Bye-bye, Pharaohs. Like I said, I put 118 on it earlier, and I thought I better take that picture for the selfie league because I don't think I'm gonna top that one today. But maybe we can. Ooh. I was at a Midwest Gaming Classic in Milwaukee this past April, and I got to play this there for the first time, and I had a good time on it. And I was like, God, I want one of those. Again, it's another game where you got to kind of be reactionary and ready to make a shot. You know what I mean? Like, set yourself up.
Nice under over.
That didn't hit the target. Oh. It saved it. The ball save lasts for quite a while on this game. I'm pretty impressed.
Well, you got another multi-ball during it. Right,
so it re-cranked it up again. Oh. Ball save.
All right. Oh, nice. Where the hell did it come from?
The light. Oh. That one's on too still. Shoot down the albatross. Well, all right. Which is the same as the sparrow, I guess, is what they call that?
Yeah, center. It's really blinking like it wants you to shoot it.
I know. Here we go. Oh my God, I left it. And I didn't fight the ball.
It's going to be a battle to get up there. Yeah. I think you might have cinched it with that. But yeah, you can learn a lot about fixing pins between Pinside and YouTube. Ah, fuck it. I was going for the puppy. Man, my score looks pretty sad.
I want the metallic machine to be better, but it is too like it looks so.
Yeah, Captain here is kicking ass.
I used to be really good on it, and I thought, maybe that's just it. I just suck on it, and I don't like it. It's got great sound though.
Also, when I don't
Great call.
figure out what to do.
Yeah, goals are.
Other than these bigger guys try to get them off the ball. I know that's counterintuitive. That's real.
Oh!
Shake that off.
Alright, we're gonna go back to Run to the Hills. Actually, you know what? Number of the beast, 666. 667 is the neighbor of the beast. Huh? There's another one. You get it? Huh? Huh?
Owls? Owls? It's quite late for you, but I appreciate that raid. This is my friend CaptNRetro. We were at Portal Arcade in Kennesaw, Georgia. Everyone's probably tired of me saying that, but too bad. I'm going to keep saying it because I'm having a great time. And we're playing Iron Maiden. Go get food. Owls. Owls, get food. Beast Froggy, Bonfire, good to see you guys. Yes, it is.
Come on, Luke.
No, we love the spam wax. Don't even kind of complain about the spam. I love an Owl's raid.
Sarcophagus lock. He said the premium does a thing where it like has a captive ball
Yeah.
and oof. And the left ramp, something opens up back there and brings it out, and then you like have to hit the captive ball to start the multi-ball. And I'm like, ooh, that sounds awesome.
That was wacky. I mean, you'll take it. It's weird. Oh, come on. We're waiting for it on that.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, at least you're in the ball save, man. That was brutal.
Good shot.
Oh, come on. I fracked a shit ton of that, though.
Yeah. Not me multi-ball.
I played the least. I played for maybe a minute total. Oof. Alright. I'm getting, I got freaking destroyed. My score was 9.3 million. Captain got 128. And, this guy got 48. So, turns out I'm pretty awful at the pinballs. Pretty awful. But I'm doing it again.
But I mean, like, you play like 5 times.
Ready to go again?
I'll go again.
Alright.
Like, you worked for that.
Let's do some number of the beast.
I don't really, there's no, I don't that.
Oh, okay. Sing a Spanish song.
What to do to get the best score.
Yes. Deal with it. Nope.
Whatever I did, if it was mixed with different food, it would have been well, so far, well, I saw earlier the high score 200 was number 4. On the old card, I got 240, but that's not
Good training. 316 so for one of the Midwest Game Classics.
and I got like,
That didn't go over
I got like 110 here earlier on. But I've also had a lot of games where it's like 230, and I'm like, I felt like I did hit a lot of things, but nothing really happened.
Wiggle it out. Yeah, just give it a little. There it comes. All right. Really wants me to shoot the center, so let's do that.
Ben, official massive. What's up, buddy? Prison Fuel. What's almost live? Well, I'm here at my house playing a Twitch video for y'all and watching and talking along. This was earlier today. We were out at Portal Pinball Arcade in Kennesaw playing some pinball. And I wanted to show y'all what it was like, but we actually streamed it live to my buddy Pinball Undesirables Twitch channel. So, Krillin, my buddy there, has ripped the actual video for me and is sending me a link to it. And that way I can actually upload the full thing. But I just wanted to show y'all a little bit of what his camera setup looks like when we do this. It's 3 cameras. Obviously, one on the scoreboard, one on the actual game, and then one showing the guy playing, and a microphone. And it's a brilliant way to do live pinball streaming. There's that pretty face. That's right. This pretty face. And yeah, so we were playing live pinball and definitely streaming it live, but right now this is just replay of live. That's what almost live is. It's almost live. It's Memorex. It's almost live. And I thoroughly suggest you go to Pinball Undesirables Twitch channel and sub or follow or whatever they call it over there. Give the man some more followers. He's got a lot. He's actually the third, I believe he's the third biggest pinball streamer on Twitch. And we've been hanging out for about a year. I met him last year at the Southern Fried Game Room Expo. And we got drunk together and played a lot of pinball. It was fucking great. And he's from Huntsville, Alabama, and he's got some family in Georgia. So they drove up to see their family this weekend and hang out, and then we got together today and went over to the Portal, which is $15, all you can play all day long. And there's like 20, 25 pinball machines in there, and maybe 15 arcade machines, and it is fucking fantastic.
Every game would be like 30 seconds.
If they made a Ramones table.
Good lord! I saw them at concert at the place behind the old Masquerade, the little concert.
Ooh, which Kiss pinball machine? The old school 70s one or like the new one? They just made another new one a couple years ago.
One more bottle comes up on the stage and we're done. Whoosh, like 6 bottles line up and they put their instruments down and walk off.
Yeah, the Terminator 2 machine's awesome as well. Being drunk does make everything better. Even pinball, it doesn't make your reflexes better, but it makes the playing and the goofing around funner. Funner? More fun.
I feel like I'm out. I mean, yeah. There's got to be a stipulation in the contract. It's like,
If the crowd gets violent.
oh, you should not have a cage.
What are you all there to say? Like, why are you throwing beer bottles?
Darkathena, hey!
Bunch of dicks. You ruined a good show. Yeah, you ruined a good show, man. Thanks. I think there were like 3 songs in. Like, they had just got on stage, basically, and it happened.
A couple shout outs here. Thank you, Alex, again earlier for the raid. I hope you've left to go find food, something I will be doing shortly. And, hey, Darkathena. How you doing? Motherfucker.
I keep getting more balls, but I keep losing them faster than getting them.
Right, eventually the ball lands, and then you're in trouble. sometimes that just happens. Oh, Dark, you're a slight bit tipsy. I'm 100% sober. There's no booze here, but I'm high. No, okay. Where's the first thing like that? There. Good to know. Good to know. I'm just having fun playing a game I've never played before, Iron Maiden. I think
That's my real milieu.
I think this might be the last game because I need to get some food.
Yeah? Every time?
It's almost 8, so yeah.
Is it really? It's like being in a casino. That you're in here, there's no blocks, they're pumping in fresh oxygen, they're trying to keep you awake.
Right, pretty much. I mean, it's only 6:50 my time, but
Oh, yeah. You're right. And we've been together for quite a while.
well, happy B-Day for your hubby. I hope your hubby had a delicious margarita. Ah. I really like this game.
Yeah.
And usually this early in a Stern's like code, games are garbage. Yeah. Keith Elwin. Yeah.
Yeah, this game was designed by a guy named Keith Elwin, who is a world-class pinball player. And it's the first game he's designed for Stern, and it's a fucking 9 out of 10, baby. It's a terrific game.
Keith Elwin with Iron Maiden. Just get new people in here. Tim Balls. He was a pinball streamer, but now he's working at Stern full time as a coder. So he's going to be doing new stuff with rules. I'm so excited for just new blood in pinball. It's not that I don't like the old games, it's but you start to see too many recycled parts.
And the themes and ideas.
Right, it all starts to kind of be like, well, it's the ramp from this. Right, the rules are just like that, you know?
Yeah.
But this feels fresh.
This guy's putting up a pretty good multi-ball right there. This is just some random dude that was there at the place with us, so we were like, hey man, you want to get in?
Try to do something
The old one, you say? Okay.
It's like, if you don't have any...
Yeah, that's a great old pinball machine. All the KISS machines are pretty good. There's actually like 5 of them, I
I
think.
hate that game so much.
Three or five.
I'm so
3
glad
to
to hear you got rid of it.
at least 3, if not 5.
I didn't like it. It's not good.
Oh my God, look at them points.
I got offered what I paid
Look
for it.
at them points.
Yeah, that dude just put up a good ball.
Shaboom. I've never played it. Player 3.
I enjoyed it. Is it me? Yeah.
Yeah, this game's not going quite as well as last game for you.
No, it's not. We need to get back to run to the hills. Here we go.
Brian Eddy coming back is also interesting. The guy who designed Medieval Madness, he's coming back. He's going to design a new pinball machine.
For who?
CERN.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I'm down with that. Medieval Madness 2. The sequel. Do they have sequel pinball machines? Are there?
Yeah, Jackpot is a part of the pinball
yeah.
trilogy. Then you have High Speed 2.
The Chase.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
They do exist.
Not a lot of them, though. I thought I fucked myself just then.
But I think we're going into a pretty exciting time in pinball.
It's a double renaissance, man. It's back, and it's back for good. Like, I don't think it popped and it'll stop. You know what I mean? I think it's one of those things that, like, it caught on again, and it's really catching on. And we are locking up balls like criminals. And we are missing that ramp, and it's criminal. Get it! Oh.
What about Centaur Wax? Oh.
Boo.
You still probably kicking my ass. I put up like nothing.
Yeah, but you gave me a pin, so I'm happy.
Let's see. Trooper.
His channel is called
Pinball Undesirables. So there are 2 of us?
There's the top. Okay, there's 2 loops up there in the top. He just hit one of them.
My show is called CaptNRetro. He's a Twitcher. And honestly, Twitch is probably where it's at for streaming live. I do more like reviews and, you know, collecting videos because I go out hunting for old games, Nintendo stuff, old videos.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Scott. I appreciate that, man. I thought I would have been growing pretty fast too, but it's just kind of stagnated. I haven't been putting out a whole lot of my normal content lately. I've been busy as shit doing life, so YouTube's just for fun. But it's nice that people watch and they hang out. Cool, Krillin. Thank you so much, man.
From Alabama, so they drove down for the weekend to see some family and play some pinball with me.
Well, it's nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, what's your name?
Kevin.
So was mine.
Twitch is kind of my nickname. Convenient. It kind of sucks now because now everyone's like, oh, I know Twitch. No, it's nothing with that.
Is this a sticker too?
So, all right, well, I'll be around. No, this thing is a piece of.
Yeah, I don't see it.
No, I don't think it's a sticker. All right, so, wait, you were 3, right? Yeah, you're last ball.
Yeah.
Yep. Finish this off. Clean it up. It's a great playing game.
It's an incredible machine.
I'm really curious to see like some high-level play on it.
And it really does. It feels like a little bit of dread up top with that loopy loop with the top flippers, man.
Yeah, I remember like.
No, it's locking all up and it murdered. Oh, it saved it.
Right, with 2 spinners. Yeah.
It saved it again, and I almost walked away again. And this one I get to shoot off, and it goes right out the hole too. I remember this, and it pissed me right off. Ding, done. What the fuck? I went. I walk off, upset. The hat comes off. If the hat comes off, I'm upset.
You want to get in on it?
I do have a Twitch. I really don't Twitch too often, unless it's our podcast. I do. Okay, we do one game here, and I'll show you this because I put up a good score, and then the fucking owner of the place comes in and beats me on the last ball. But I do Twitch occasionally. We Twitch our podcast over there, and I have gone over there and just straight up Twitched. But check out my buddy Pinball Undesirables channel. Make sure you sub to him over there. Follow him, whatever it's called on Twitch.
If you could just,
he's good stuff, good people, and he works for NASA out of Huntsville. He's some kind of engineer. Most pinball guys apparently are engineers, or they do something like that, coding. It seems to be a very intelligent person's game. It's the new chess. And it's not new. It's been around since the 20s. Good luck, Lucky Collector. Good luck. Insane SNES lot. I have bought some of those in my time. But if it's stuff you need and stuff you want, is it insane to pay for it? No, because you want it. So fucking go get it.
It's called practice, man.
Right.
Get that practice in. It's there when you need it, you know what I mean?
Right, I mean, if you can't save it, if you can save a ball without, going nuts, why not go for it? Nope.
Oh, good shot.
Now he's out of that mode.
Now the fear of the dark's up.
Yeah, okay.
Nice. Chip save.
So that was on me. It's gotta be a solid shot to center straight down.
Let the new guy go?
Go ahead.
Have your turn?
These guys hit.
Arrow Fighters is insane.
You're in trouble, man.
All right, there's a link to the Google image search of the Iron Maiden pinball machine, just so you can pull it up real quick and look at how fucking cool the artwork is on it, and it's just an incredible piece of technology. It's made, the artwork is the Zombie Yeti guy. This is some random kid here that was at the place with us.
Worldly gentleman.
And anyway, Zombie Yeti did the artwork. He's the same guy that did the artwork for the Ghostbusters pinball machine that I had, which looked amazing as well.
It was incredible, dude. I was like, I don't got that energy. I'm 30. Here we go. We didn't go.
So you're going for that skill shot.
I put up a pretty good ball, pretty good game, but I get beat here at the end.
Okay.
So any of these lanes that are lit.
Right.
And then the mummy does what? It just shoot captive ball to collect mummy letters. Okay.
And I sing along as I play.
Nice. So now your sarcophagus lock is ready.
So I gotta hit the target of the.
Yeah, shoot the
Yeah,
But there's where I was telling you, on the premium, you would shoot the left ramp now.
Okay.
The left, it'll go through the backboard and drop into that captive lock. I love that.
Oof.
I will probably be getting a premium for that, just for that feature alone.
So where that guy's at.
Yeah, after you spelt mummy the first time, you shoot the left ramp. This guy raises up and shoots through the back, comes around and drops into that captive ball. Turns into a captive ball.
That is cool. It's very cool.
And so the super skill shot is to hold the left flipper if you haven't discussed it. And now you'll see the super jackpot shot slit right there. You get one poke. It is huge. Oh, if you could get it. And boom goes the dynamite.
And boom goes the dynamite.
When you say insane, how many games? What's the number? What does he want for him?
Oh no. It's okay, he owns it. He can hit it like that.
Yes.
Nice.
You will not see CaptNRetro.
Right. I ain't smacking another machine that hard.
Yeah, he was pretty rough on his machines. Like, I've seen dudes do some nudging, and he was doing some professional shake nudging and punches and fucking slap shots and moving a fucking foot across the floor. I wasn't gonna act all rough on it like that. I don't need to buy another $8,000 pinball machine because I broke one.
Oh, nice.
How many games is in the lot?
Really? Generous. Crazy. Come on, really?
Offering $5 a game.
That was pathetic. Come on. It was authority, man.
Shit, for 12 games, offer him 10 a game. Give him $120 and see what he does. Fuck, you'll make that back on Air Fighters alone.
Oh, I thought I was going to hit the tip. And we shall try again. Thank you. Oh, too slow.
And again, if you feel like going over to Twitch and watching the real video so you can actually see the ball a little bit better and a little bit less choppy than what's happening on my stream right now,
Back to me.
here's that link. Go over there and check out. You know, you ain't got to watch the whole thing, but you can actually see. You can actually see the ball moving, you know, in real time. Basically, it's not chopped up as bad. He's got a really nice camera for all this stuff. It's 2 different webcams and a really nice Sony HD overhead cam that he's using above the machine. It looks like a little mini hand camcorder, and the other 2 were like little Logitech webcams doing their job.
until
Don't
Bob's
play
rocking.
yet. Let it calm down because he's tilt pretty good, so it could mess you up. So let it count through the points. Just let it cool down.
This kid had braces and a full-on mustache, and he might have been 13. I don't know, maybe 15. He had a little starter stash growing.
For the follow.
Well, there you go. 120. Maybe push it up to 150 if he's balking. But you don't want to give it away too much, because then he's gonna start looking up what the prices are. So, but he's probably already getting hit up by a million different sources, unless it's some random ad you found somehow.
Good ball. Good ball.
This is the best job Stern's done on the back box as well. Like, the animations are solid.
I think I use Power Slave here.
He said that's a super skill shot. If you hold the left flipper in, you get a super skill shot for the jackpot hole, and you gotta.
Gotcha. Ooh, that's,
It's gonna go all the way up and around, and you gotta pull it back really hard.
I miss it, but I do eventually get that shot.
very cool skill shot.
On the next ball, I think I get that shot.
Yeah, it automatically qualifies for 2x play fail. Wow. I have to do that in the menu. Lock the ball one.
Oh, spinner. Rip it.
And I did get to put my initials in on this game, on the last game we played, because one of the mini mode things, I think it was some kind of spinner mode or something, I got the high score during that mode or something like that, but it wasn't enough to be a high score throughout the game. Like, it shows a grand champion, then the top 4 players after that.
It balled out on the shootout on that third ball. But that's okay, because it's on a multi.
See the one shot, the right orbit's for Lock and Eddie. I'm gonna guess that's why it's flashing white-green at least. Nice pass.
My Twitch name is CaptNRetro as well. The same thing it is as the YouTube channel.
EMs are totally equalizers. EMs are totally equalizers. Anybody can win.
That's what I said. If you see like top-end players in the Vegas games or modern things, classics are never going to pick this. Right. They're going to pick something they can control. Right. A house ball or a ball slave. Right.
A lot of those old EMs, they have a lot of house balls. Right.
They were
and never flip.
again, even more so than these, they were built to eat your quarters. Seriously eat your quarters.
Another multi-ball.
Boom!
I had a really good game in this last game. I mean, it wasn't my best game on there of the day, but
Pyramid.
128 was my best score. But I think I got over 60 million,
Yeah.
something like that. And
Get up there.
anyway, the guy that owns the place, Brian, I think he had to get like 40 million to tie me, and 41 to beat me type of thing. And he ended up putting like
I like the
60 on his
crossway
last
play.
ball.
I don't know if you noticed that. I get my legs do weird shit when I'm playing. I'm like, what's going on?
That's when you're in the zone.
Yeah, I don't even think about it. I just realized they were crossed.
That's how people can tell I'm in the back. Start getting all body angle. Yeah, start getting a little cerebral. That's what I call it. Get in my head.
Autistic.
Nice. Ah, that's so sweet.
I'm watching it here on my my phone, and it's not terrible looking, but it's definitely easier to follow the ball on the Twitch, the real stream.
Like a pop target. Multi-ball.
Hey, Krillin, thank you so much, man.
Oh, if I could have got them both going in the loop behind each other, that would have been incredible.
And that way I can just upload it as a video and people can watch it if they want to. If not,
Thank you for being
it'll be
lit.
up there, you know?
Both of them. Yeah.
It's still lit.
That was generous.
That was very generous. Good. Good. Right, take it away. Don't give it. Right, take it away. Right.
I'm trying to shoot the sarcophagus. But I'll shoot that thing and take it. All right, here we go.
Hey, Beneficial Massive, thank you so much for following over there on the Twitch. I appreciate it, buddy.
Not enough lift. Break the chains. Ow! Yow!
It's good there. It's good.
I know this is sacrilegious, I know.
It's okay. I don't care what you think. Just go
All right,
and see.
skip that.
Yes. Skip that
I got
bonus.
no religion.
Yeah, that's it. I had 50 million. This is ball 3. And he had 10 million. So he needed, 40 million, 39, 31 million, 39 million, sorry, to beat me. And he goes balls out on this last ball.
Really, machine? Really? Are you what? You're kidding me.
Until we learn how to cheese the skill shot. Once I learned that,
That's cheating though, man. I feel like I'm cheating, so I wouldn't let myself do it.
it was the only thing that made that game bearable. Because now I didn't get stuck in purgatory.
Brian's got legit pinball skills. I'm getting much better. The more I play, obviously, the more you play, the better you get, and the more things you remember to try and do. The techniques and things that, make you a better player. Pillar passing and stalling and backhanding shots and calming down and just being patient with it and trying to let the ball come to you and do what it wants to do, but also make it do what you want it to do. And thank you so much, Krillin. Let's see if it works. I'll open that up in just a second here. I don't want to open anything else while we got it running and looking okay at the moment.
I mean, there's a lot of room out there. Yeah. I love it. I love this one too. It's got a lot of the same things going on with this one.
Get in there.
That little bonus out of the way.
Right.
Okay, maybe that wasn't ball 3. Yeah, I thought I ended up with like 60 million and he needed, I don't
Better
know.
not lose them.
Maybe I had like 80 million and he needed to get 50 to beat me. Something like that, but he fucking put a hurting on his last ball. Ben Official Massive are you English? Is that, I know massive is a big term over there. Are you British? Oh, somebody got a free game. Heard a knock go off in the background.
Scary ghost man.
Scary Ghost Man got them.
Yeah.
The placeholder when they first did that animation was just Keith Elwell.
You know, I'll go ahead and try and open that up right quick. Krillin. Let me see what I can do. You're Australian. Okay. There's another guy named Emerald Game Cave who's good people, and he's Australian too. He's a buddy of mine. It's nice having international friends on the YouTube. I dig it, man. It's so cool that you can talk to somebody across the fucking planet.
Maybe you got the V. Got the E left. Good shot. Like that, mommy. Oh, those mummies. Good ball. Good ball. You beat him.
Yep, yeah. Come in last. Thanks, Kevin. Right.
I am the best friend ever.
Right. No, this is pinball. We talk a lot of trash.
You talking about that special skill shot? Booyah! Yeah. So yeah, the shoot again is still lit.
Thank you so much for that raid. How was your stream? What were you playing?
Raid Town.
So far, it looks like it's working.
Population U.
Or it's letting me download it. Let's say this. Let's put it that way. Now, will that gum up the works for everything else we're trying to do here?
Revive spinner. No!
Oh, bro, we are getting close to the end of the
Well,
night.
I've been doing it about 2 years myself, and again, I do it mainly for fun.
All right, last ball.
I played in a rock band for a while, and when the band dissolved, a little bit over 2 years, I guess, maybe 2.5 years. When the band kind of fell apart due to babies, I needed something to put my creative retardation into, and I was like, I play a lot of video games. Let's start a YouTube channel. Maybe I picked a bad time and got in too late to really be anything of significance, but I'm significant to myself, and I enjoy doing it. Now, here goes Brian. This is ball 3, definitely. And he puts a hurt. He's got 27 million. I had 84 million, something like that. 84 is what I ended up with there. I think it says 84. I can barely read. It might be a 64. But he gets this 4-ball multi-ball going, and it doesn't stop. Like, he keeps it. He starts cradling both of them and like holding balls and just making us look like amateurs. The ball save
Everybody out of the pool.
is flashing forever. But again, he started a second 4-ball multi-ball, so holy shit.
Fish out of water. Cargo.
He's a killer.
Here he goes. He starts to collect the balls on the left-hand side and just play in with one. Now watch this shit. Watch this shit.
Ting, 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 ting. Oh, nice technique.
Now he's got them stacked in a pyramid. Watch this. That was disgusting. Passing one ball over to the right-hand flipper.
Everybody back in. Let's go.
Newton's trail.
All right.
Look at it.
Here he goes again, capturing and holding on to one while he plays the other.
Oh, come on.
This is what pinball skills are all about. Patience, timing, quick twitch reflexes, and no game is ever the same. It's the most random fucking thing you can do.
Oh no.
And sometimes you get in the zone with it, man, and you are killing it, and then sometimes it eats you alive, and that's what I really enjoy about pinball. Anybody can be a baller, anybody can be a fucking pauper, you know what I mean? Like, it can kill your dreams immediately, or you could wreck somebody's day by throwing up 100 million when they've got 10, and you're like, what's up? You want to play again?
Hey, no problem.
Somebody got a free game. Free game!
Who wants it? Hi, Kawaii Pandemonium.
He's still got 2 balls going, by the way. How long has he been doing that? A good 2.5, 3 minutes now? Keeping a multi-ball alive? Like, impressive as fuck.
Somebody's got to be that
And
guy.
yeah, he's already beat my score. He's at 98 million. And with, you know, his bonuses, I think he ends up in the 110, 116 range, something like that.
Back in the same
He
grind.
finally got 1 ball left.
He really is. He's putting a curtain on this ball.
Oh, that was dirty. Oh, we got a revival hit, though. It's good.
Yeah, as long as you're having fun doing it, do what you're gonna do. You know, make what you want to make and what you would want to watch.
We're in Kennesaw, which is right outside Atlanta.
You
So,
know,
yeah, we're still
if I
there.
wanted to be
We're
popular on
arcade.
YouTube, I'd look up what's
This is
trending
the
and only make Switch
We've been
videos.
running
But
the,
that's
convention tournament at
I'm
Southern Fried
fucking
Game
40
Room in
years
2
old. I've been
weeks,
playing video games
which is
for
in
39
Atlanta.
years of my life.
Come out there. It's a great
Fuck,
show.
I don't need to be
And,
trending.
you can be like me and compete in the tournament, get absolutely nowhere, and help bump up the value for everybody else. Anyways, guys,
Yeah. Yeah, any good
Jordator, thank you for the follow.
ball can be the one.
Oh man, we'll let player three.
Player 3 is on the board.
three.
Is that me?
That
Spinner
is you.
Meltdown Master. I get to put my initials on something?
You do. Put in them initials.
Very nice. Cap.
Next.
31
Next,
spins
thank
on
you
the
so much
spinner
for bringing people
meltdown.
To the party. Unfortunately, the party is moving on, but if everyone will stick around, I got more pinball for you. I know where I'm taking you guys, but first, thank you so much, Up Next, for the raid. God, I am so tired, man. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop this over to.
You gonna raid somebody?
Yeah, we're gonna raid somebody.
Hey, thanks for hanging out.
First, we're gonna find. Let's see.
Y'all check out Portal Pinball when you're in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Kennesaw, Georgia.
Absolutely. Look at this table. Iron Maiden, this table was fantastic tonight. So much fun. We played a lot of games.
I mean, Surf and Safari.
Surf and Safari was where it was at, clearly, but this was a close second.
Yes.
So I'm gonna dim the lights, hit that credit music.
He's got credits on his Twitch page. He's got some shit going on his channel.
Let's roll them credits. Let's see who the awesome people who supported this stream tonight are.
The awesome people.
The awesome people. So for the cheers tonight, who was tossing out them biddies? Ozark, you guys should go follow Ozark. He is a fellow pinball streamer. He streams some other stuff too. Go check him out. Ozark was the only person that cheered tonight, and that's okay. Lord Squeak snuck in here somewhere. Good old Lurk Squeak. Owls is amazing.
Anyway,
you should go watch
I just
her.
wanted to
She
show
does
you all a
some
little bit of what
awesome
his
stuff.
setup
She's
looked
amazing
like,
at it. She
and
gave
we
me
sat
one
here and watched it
compliment
for a
rating.
fucking hour now, so
Poopin' Safari, shut your mouth.
there's only
Shut
another
your
about an
mouth.
hour and a half on the actual stream.
Slapnuts and Top Gun are my two favorite 77s. Stream Elements, you're a
If it'll pause and stop playing, that'd be terrific. But tomorrow is Labor Day, right? Memorial Day, Labor Day, one of those days. I always get those two confused. I don't really have any big plans, but I think I might bring back Name That Chiptune tomorrow night, so there'll be more people to hang out and have some fun. But thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching. Krillin64 is the MVP of the stream for downloading that thing and converting it to an MP4 for me. And we are downloading it as we speak, if it's actually working. Let me check that shit again before I sign off. Make sure it's... I said to download it anyway. Oh, hold on. We already download. Oh, we are downloading it. Let me cancel that one. 3.5 gigs. Okay, it's still downloading. But apparently it's working. I think. Downloaded. It is downloaded. Oh, you didn't need to convert it. Well, either way. Uncle Strange, what's up, buddy? you just missed some fun. We were showing off this cool fucking streaming setup. In fact, I'll jump back halfway into the video here and just show you what it looks like, because you joined in late. So let me jump back and pull this over, and this is what we got going on. It's a 3-camera setup when we go live over on his Twitch channel.
That did not go as well
And
as
so you can
planned.
see the actual
And went way
pinball
worse.
machine, and you can see the scoreboard. And that's a lady up there. It's a female bodybuilder. The game's called HardBody that we were playing here. And it's really cool because it's got these on the out lanes at the bottom where the ball would go out on the right or left. There's another button where you can close the lane and like save the ball every time if you're fast enough. And I got really good at that shit for a while there. There it was. I just did it.
I'm gonna get my mama
How did you
Kevin.
even get to this? How did Snatch come up?
And I just dropped one. I lost
My
it.
mama Kevin. Kevin move.
Anyway, I will drop this link one more time in the chat. I told you to pause. We'll go back to this. So if you want to go watch the real stream right there, you can go to Pinball Undesirables channel and watch it. In a minute here, because Krillin sent me the file, I'm going to attempt to upload it myself to my YouTube channel and just have it over there too as well. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. We're going to get back to doing some more CaptNRetro shows. I swear to God it's going to happen. I just haven't had a lot of time lately. Although, over the weekend, my granddad passed away 10, 11 years ago, something like that, and he had a 1989 Grand Prix that I drove around for about a year after he passed away, and eventually traded that, or stopped driving it because I didn't want to put it hit 85,000 miles, and I didn't want to put any more miles on it because he had babied that thing. So I parked it here at my parents' house, and it's just sat here and sat here and sat here, and we finally decided we were going to sell it this weekend. And I decided I might need to like check in the trunk just in case I had left anything in there, and I had a smoke controller, a smoke N64 controller, and my copy, there's my initials, KTC, on F-Zero-X. This was in the back trunk of the Pontiac. So I found some games this weekend. Hooray! And there's a memory card in here, and I'm thinking, my God, I think this is my college memory card. I think this is my college, this is my stuff. Obviously, my initials are on it. So I think that's the memory card with all of our high scores and stuff that I can actually start challenging again and see if I can take the fucking title from Bruckner and Holloway that used to beat my ass at F-Zero. But I've also found some other cool shit. I found another Conker's Bad Fur Day the other day, another copy of Zelda. These were at Goodwill, little Goodwill stickers on top. Miss Pac-Man and Mortal Kombat. Couldn't let them sit there at Goodwill. You need to take those home with you. Some Ninja Turtle shit. I don't know what this guy's name is, but this little dude, I found him. And all kind of stuff, man. There's a bundle of stuff over here that I got. I also picked up a Terminator 2 arcade machine for $50 fucking yesterday. That the guy wanted $200 for it. I offered $100. He said, "Come on and get it." So I drove out there to get it, and when I got there, he turned it on, and it was stuck on the test screen. And he didn't have keys to open it up. Both of the locks were locked, and he didn't have keys to get inside of it. Now, there is a panel on the side, on the front, the very front of the machine. There's a little panel that is actually where the motherboard goes, and you can pop that off. And that was off, so you could reach around in there and mess with shit. And his kids had turned the test switch button over and left it turned on. And so it was on a test screen, and you couldn't get out of that menu without going in there and flipping that switch. And I knew that, but he didn't know that. So I was like, man, I don't know. Maybe I can get it working. I don't know. How about $50? And he took $50, and I couldn't believe it. So life is incredible. I've got another arcade machine out in the garage with the 2 guns, Terminator 2. And yeah, with the 2 machine guns. It's rad. If you go to, I don't know if you're on my Facebook page, and I put some pictures up. I think I threw some pictures up on my Twitch or my Twitter. I always get those 2 words confused too. But I did a little bit of hustling, CTC. You know what's up. The captain likes to hustle. And it's heavy as fuck, and I nearly killed myself getting it off the back of the truck by myself. I should have waited for some help, but it was maybe gonna rain, and I was like, not again, brother, because it rained. I picked up a Play Choice 10 the other day, and it was the most beautiful day in the last like 6 months, and I drove 2 hours to Rome, Georgia to get it, picked it up, drove it all the way back home, and about 8 minutes away from my house, God was like, I'm gonna fucking make it rain on this motherfucker. So boom, the bottom dropped out from nowhere. Like all these dark clouds showed up and just started raining on top of my truck, and I freaked. And I drove through a 4-way stop. I said, "Fuck this shit." There was a car parking and like pulling up to it in front of me, and one car that had just like pulled off to the left, but otherwise there was no other cars. And I just fucking juked around the dude that pulled in front of me, kept going. It was a back road, thank God, and it was raining like a motherfucker, but I didn't care at that point. I was getting that thing out of the rain. And I got it home, and I busted out a hairdryer, and I sat it with a hairdryer in my garage for about 45 minutes and dried it, everything on the inside that got wet out or looked like it may have gotten wet, and plugged it in and crossed my fingers, and it turned on, and everything works fine, so thank God. It is actually an old Donkey Kong cabinet. It's an orange Nintendo Donkey Kong cabinet that had been converted into a Play Choice 10. And it's got golf and tennis and baseball, which are the 3 crummy games on it. But it's got Super Mario 2, Russian Attack, Gauntlet, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, golf, tennis, baseball. Is that all of them? No, 3 more. There's 3 more. Something else. Some other good ones too. And off the top of my head, I can't remember, but I'll be showing those off in a couple days here. I did a little bit of video work, and I've been editing it, but I've just been lazy. EGC is in the hizzle, faux schlizzle. What's up, EGC? We've made another Australian buddy tonight. Ben Official Massive, wherever he went, if he's still here. I was just mentioning you. I mentioned your name in the stream earlier because you're a buddy of mine that's from Australia, and now I've got another buddy in Australia. What's up with Australian dudes liking the captain? I'm okay with it. It's nice to have international friends. But yeah, that's what the stream was tonight. We were just showing off the pinball streaming that we were doing. I didn't even show anybody really the HardBody. I left that one out so you can actually watch the real thing when I put that up. And I figured I was going to call it a night. It's 2:42 in the a.m. here where I'm at, and I'm kind of tired, man. I was out there. I left my house at 11:30 this morning to go do running some errands, and then I met him in Kennesaw. Is about an hour and a half drive from my house, so I drove out there to meet Steven and play pinball with them. And we stayed there. We met each other at 2 in the afternoon, and we played for about an hour before we started streaming, and then we started streaming around 4:30 or 5ish. Maybe it was 2 hours worth of playing in there before. It was about 2:30 before we got there, and then we didn't leave till 9 o'clock, and I got home at like 10:30, and I tried to download this thing, and I wasn't able to make it happen, but Krillin made it happen for me, so it looks like I've got the file over here downloaded. Now what to do with it, I don't know. Let's stick it on the desktop and see if YouTube will let me upload it. So I'm going to go to my YouTube page real quick and see if it'll accept this MP4 without me having to run it through my Final Cut and making another type of video there. Let's see. Create a video. Upload video. Select files to drag them bitches. Oh shit, it looks like it's going in. Alright, so that entire video will be up and running on the CaptNRetro channel here in just a few moments, about 30 minutes. It's saying this is a 2.5 hour video of a lot of different pinball and a lot of different stupidity going on with the pinball. But it'll be a much better source stream. I'm hoping it'll be very easy to see what's happening with the pinball and not so choppy as the OBS makes it, because all you can really do with OBS is share a screen or your browser source. So like, you know, if y'all wanted to see this browser source right now, what is it? Or window capture technically is what it's called. I'd have to add this, but that's what this is. This is the window capture. So there it is. That's uploading right now. PBU, Portal Pinball Arcade in Kennesaw, Georgia. I might retitle it. I might just let it sit as it is, but it's working, and fuck yeah, Krillin, you're the man. What was that program you used? If you don't mind putting that in the chat, I might look it up and see if it's for Mac. Because everything I found that would work with Mac and let me download the video wanted me to pay like $25 to fucking download the video. And like get the full version of it. And I was like, I don't want to pay $25 fucking dollars for some stupid program I'm going to use once. Because the other one I use is free, but apparently it can't rip FLV videos off Twitch. So. Anywho. Yeah, tomorrow night we're going to start back up doing some J Downloader 2. All right, I will look that up, and I will get a hold of it if it's for Mac. And anyway, we'll start back tomorrow night doing some, you know, on the holiday, doing some Name That Chiptune or something fun late at night. And there's new CaptNRetro episodes coming this week, so be ready for that. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out for a little while and chatting and having a good time. The video is great quality. I tested it out. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Again, his cameras are super nice, and it should be super easy to follow the ball and see exactly what's going on. And we do our best to be funny and commentary-wise. But, you know, I just had a really good time today, and I wanted to share that with everybody. And we were planning on streaming live from my YouTube page, but it was just going to be a super hassle for him to, like, you know, log out and get it going, and I didn't want to, you know, have him have access to my page, and, you know, just in case, you know, we ever have a falling out, he could jump on my page and do some crazy shit, because people are fucking nuts. But Steven's nice, he's a cool guy. But long story short, that's what happened today. Thank you guys so much for watching.